Hi, my name is Jason Brimon. I am the lead for operations in Nielsen, Vietnam. But I would probably think of myself as adaptable, situational, and versatile. So I don't particularly base it on the theory. I've been a leader in for a couple of decades now, 2 decades experience of operations leadership in goods, services, and voluntary organizations. And I learn from different people. I learn from different situations, and I wouldn't say that it's been based on a specific management theory or leadership theory. So, for example, I've cited earlier situational leadership, and that's, I think, one of the core leadership styles that I have, wherein you have to adapt to different situations. But again, it's a learning across different managers, different personalities. Characteristic of my staff? Well, two things. First is eagerness to learn. So I don't hire on just on their skills. I hire for attitude, so that they should be open to learning. And second is that they should be able to grow other leaders. So I'm a leader of leaders. So when I say I'm a leader of leaders, I want people who are always eager to lead themselves and grow themselves. But at the end of the day, they should also be passionate about leading others, so that they can be leader multipliers. Constructive, of course, constructive feedback is very important. I encourage healthy debate, and one of the things that we encourage as well is diversity in opinion, diversity in skills, which is why when I hire people, I'm currently in market research, but before joining market research, I was in manufacturing, and from the personal experience, I'm able to bring in different strategies and insights from a different industry to the current industry. So which is why when I also hire people, I would like to hire others who bring in a different perspective. And when they are inside, the more that they are able to bring in a diverse set of feedback, of ideas, of opinion, then that's a lot healthier for us, so that we are able to find different solutions or different options for a problem. Level, organizing means putting the right people in the right roles. So at the beginning, you would have your objectives and you would have your structure. So, for example, you would have an end-to-end process. Maybe let's say you have, let's say, just three parts of the process: data collection, data processing, then client insights. So, what are the skills that you need for the persons who would need to collect the data? What are the skills that you need for the persons who will do the processing? And what are the skills of the people that you would need for giving the insights to the clients? So obviously there are these three different types of people that you need to hire for each of the functions. So this is part of organizing. So you have the structure and you have the roles. How then do you put the right persons into the right roles? It depends on what are decisions that needs to be taken. All right. So typically, you want an outcome. So when you think of a decision, there is a desired outcome. So the desired output that you have. So what are the inputs that you need to make that the output happen? So there are many things that you have to consider in making a decision. But before making a decision, first think of the outcome and desired objective. Then work it backwards. How do I make this happen? What are the resources that I need to make this happen? How long will I be able to do this so that I am able to reach the desired outcome? We conflicts or at least a healthy debate is always encouraged in our organization, and sometimes I think it's quite natural that we have debates, as I mentioned, because it's part of brainstorming. One idea pitted against another idea, another person's idea, and at the end of the day, we should look at which one is the best solution to take. Conflicts should not be about personalities. It should be about the greater outcome. So when you have teams working together, they should all be aligned at the objective. What is the greater objective? Motivation. Yep. I'm a strong believer in individualization. So individualization is not a common term, but it basically means that you have to approach persons individually, because individuals have different motivations, different skills, different experiences, and you have to take those into consideration when you try to motivate them. You as a leader to find what each of these persons get motivated by, then find the means to be able to give them that opportunity to excel and be motivated by whatever they want or prefer. COVID situation or the COVID crisis. So COVID crisis is not a business as usual, as we call it. It's not something that we encounter every day, but we have to have the agility to adapt to this situation. So when we first heard of this situation, a team at the global and the regional and the local have already been considering what do we need to take action on so that we remain agile and capable to be able to deliver on our KPIs. How will we be able to continue to do that even if we are in this crisis? So we instituted things like working from home, getting people connected in remote locations, and as against the usual environment where we work together face to face, then we have broken them into different functions or different streams of work so that they can work independently, but at the end of the day, the results come together to be able to deliver. Recent years or at least months, so one of the problems that we've been facing is attrition. So we've had an unusual rate of attrition in the organization, and it's driven by different things, both internal and external. So external means there could be competition or different industries that are pulling them out of the organization. On the other hand, there could be internal factors like they might not be getting the kind of motivation that they want within the organization. So this comes to mind as a regular topic for us at the organization. Yeah. So how did we solve this? External part may be more out of our hands because it's more about the industry or the reality in the market. But what we can do there is what can we do internally? So when you do problem solving in this case, keep in mind what are the things that you can influence, what are the things that you are in control of. There are many things that you can learn, like just go to the internet about leadership and management. But what's important is that you are passionate about learning and growth. Passionate about learning and growth. First, it's about being able to continuously grow yourself. Be coachable. Learn from the experience of other people. Learn from other experts in the industry. You should always keep an open mind in terms of learning. So even at my level right now, I've been in the industry for 2 decades. I still have a mentor. I still continue to learn. I read books. And the second is grow others. After you grow yourself, or as you grow yourself, you also have to grow others. Why is that important? When you grow yourself, you're learning so much. You have to have others that you will pass this knowledge on, so that you have the succession other leaders can take on after you, so that you can also move on to different roles. The important things or factors that we need in this society are better leaders or more leaders. And even in our personal situations or personal capacity, we should be able to influence and grow other leaders. So keep growing yourself and keep growing others.